Less than 24 hours after Coronado Athletic Club sealed their second victory of the season over RSL Southern AZ, tonight they are back live here at Keith Hampton Memorial Field in Sierra Vista for another USPL matchup. Tonight, Coronado sitting at 2-6-1, ranked number 7 in the USPL, will take on the number 6 ranked team in the USPL, SC Union Maricopa Raiders. Now, last night, Coronado, if you didn't see, they ended up winning 6-2. It was all goals on deck. It was absolutely amazing to watch, and we'll see if that hot streak can continue through the course of today. This broadcast brought to you by our fantastic sponsors. You can see them all in the post description. There's a lot of them there, like Thunder Mountain Church, SSVEC, Tap Into Wellness, Bob Moses Ceramic Coatings, Semper Valens Solutions, Inc., Summerlyn Edwards with Tierra Antigua Realty, the Huachucans, and the MORSE Automotive Group. You see the two teams on the field right now, huddled up as they are getting ready for the opening kick. It is 6:03 right now, expecting opening kick in the 6:04 or 6:05 moment because of the heat and it being 98 degrees here in Sierra Vista at time of first kick. Now, this is interesting. Now, Coronado will be defending the east side goal. Now, this is something we have not seen all season. Every single game, Coronado has decided to let the team, their opposition team, their opposing team, have the sun in their face. I'm not sure if someone won a coin toss or how that got worked out. But, John, did you double check and make sure we're good to go on the page? Just want to make sure. Okay. And be sure, let us know in the live chat where you're watching us from. Always love hearing from you as we are getting ready to kick off here for the Coronado Athletic Clubs, looking for their third win of the season. And I will hit my stopwatch as soon as the whistle blows. And we will count it down for the first 45 minutes. And we are underway here at Keith Hampton Memorial Field for the Coronado Athletic Club. So glad you're joining us tonight, wherever you're watching us from. Again, leave us some love in the live chat. This is just odd. It's so weird to see Coronado defending the east side to start the game. Normally, they defend the west side and don't have the sun in their faces. So we'll see the SC Union Maricopa Raiders. They're sitting at 3-5, by the way. 3 wins, 5 losses for the team in maroon. Maricopa wearing their maroon jerseys, maroon trunks, maroon socks, white numbers on the back. Coronado wearing their white jerseys with the blue numbers on the backs. A little bit of back and forth, feeling each other out, getting it over to Caleb here on the near side. Manny intercepting. Now over to Jared. The educated feet of Jared Nunez, taking it backwards. It's Josiah and Jarrett back there. Remember, Coronado, we watched them just put on a clinic last night, which was absolutely awesome. And now they're going to have to do it again. There's the give and go. And Jarrett is off to the races with the first shot. Just wide to the left. Didn't get enough on it. It's like it ended up going off of the side of his foot instead of getting a clean shot. But nonetheless, that first shot by Coronado. And now SC Union taking a run at it. And that gets headed out of bounds and will be the first corner kick of tonight's matchup in favor of the Raiders from SC Union Maricopa. Left-footed kick from that side goes right into the hands of our Coronado Athletic Club goalkeeper. It's the ball to the near side to Jared. Used to seeing him in the second half, but we get to see him in the first half here as this sun is beating down. Now remember, last night they did take a water break, but kept the clock running. So they took a water break about 25, 26 minutes in. The clock kept running, and then they finished the last 15 minutes after their 4-minute water break. I thought they had stopped the clock. They did not. So we'll see if they do the same thing tonight. There's no reason why they shouldn't tonight. While we did get a little bit of a respite here in Sierra Vista with some cloud cover today, there are no more clouds now as the sun is going down. It will be beating down on this field for the next hour and 10 minutes. So the entirety of the first half and a good portion of the start of the second half, these athletes, these incredible athletes on Keith Hampton Memorial Field, will be playing in the elements of this amazingly hot sun, triple-digit day in Sierra Vista. The wind is blowing toward the southeast, so a little bit of wind here, which is nice. It'll be a lot nicer after the sun goes down. In the meantime, we got our umbrellas out here, just trying to keep ourselves protected from the sun. Jeff Davenport, John Berger, and Aiden, what's your last name? Aiden Murray hanging out with us tonight. Aiden's helping with some of the camera work here as John's getting them all trained up. Thanks to John and Aiden. So, Coronado, again, it's so odd to see them in the first half on this side of the field. 0-0 game. Looks like that ball's about to slide out of bounds. We're in the first 5 minutes of this game. SC Union Maricopa also having a tough year like Coronado, but Coronado scored 6 goals last night. It took them over 22 minutes to get that first goal. And are there any kids here to shag the balls tonight? I'm not seeing the crowd that we had here last night, so no kids to shag the balls, unfortunately. Maybe they'll get here a little bit later, or they're spending Father's Day. By the way, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Use that in the live chat. Use the hashtag Happy Father's Day. Some of these athletes out here, they are dads as well. Happy Father's Day to each of them. Ball bounces once in front of the SC Union Maricopa goalkeeper as he rolls it back out to the far side fullback. Gets it to the center. Again, this is just the opportunity for these teams to feel each other out. Coronado put up 6 goals, but it was a 0-0 game over halfway through the first half last night. And they're back at it again. One of those, I don't even know how you prepare to do 2 games back-to-back in conditions like this. I would think these kind of conditions, it's just about hydration and rest. And you just wonder how much rest they were able to get in 22 hours to be able to start this game just after 6 o'clock Arizona time. And that is going to be a whistle against Coronado. First whistle of this game. SC Union Maricopa with a free kick. Remember, as you watch this, you see the football field markings, but remember, the soccer markings are the yellow lines. Yellow out of bounds, yellow goalkeeper's box, yellow penalty box, yellow circle at mid-pitch. So free kick for SC Union Maricopa, the Raiders. The Maroon Raiders. Nice boot to the center there, missing the header. And then getting a shot right there, twisting around, gets past the Coronado goalkeeper. It is 1-0, SC Union Maricopa. The deflection, the twist, the turn, the kick, all in one motion, and it gets past him on the left side of the goal. And it is 1-0. Not sure if the sun played any role in this. This was the reason why Coronado had always ended up starting the game defending the west end. But tonight they decided to start defending the east end. Now that sun was even lower during the second half, so maybe that's what they're thinking, is that the sun is definitely higher now and will stay higher than it would an hour from now when the second half is underway and they would be defending this part of the field. But 1-0, SC Union Maricopa. That goal coming in the 8th minute of this game. That's a nice deflection by Settle. Jared with the ball now. The educated feet, tossing it to Caleb. And now a little twist and turn by the Raider player. They decide to kick it all the way back to the goalkeeper, who boots it out. And it dribbles all the way back to that back line for SC Union Maricopa with a 1-0 lead here in this first half. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you to our sponsors who make this coverage possible. You can see them all in the post description, including the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, looking to buy or sell your home or land. Make your first call to your real estate experts at the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. Sherry's number is in the post description. Send her a text message. If nothing else, if you'd like to send her a text saying, hey, thanks so much for that trip is against SC Union Maricopa. And as that player is down, again, thank you, Sherry Ethel, for being a part of tonight's broadcast. As that player is down, we do have to say thank you to Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County, with locations in Bisbee and Douglas and Hereford, Palominas. For all of your healthcare needs, you can trust the good folks over at Copper Queen Community Hospital. And thank you to BARNETT'S Towing and Propane. So the goalkeeper came all the way up to the 40-yard line to knock that ball down to the far side. Looks like Settle is settling in there, trying to get the ball worked around. There's the code man. Getting it to Keegan, who took a shot, deflected straight up in the air. Coming back down. You can hear the wind now. The wind is definitely blowing strongly, and that goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for SC Union Maricopa. They lead 1-0. So Coronado playing from behind. They were not playing from behind last night. They took a lead and then just never looked back, scoring 6 goals in that 6-2 final from last night. And now, not only do they have the sun in their face, they have the wind in their face as well. The wind is blowing to the southeast, and they're defending the east side. And that is a push ahead. Can number 14 get there in time? No. Too much mustard on the kick. It goes out of bounds. Throw in for Coronado. Caleb will chase that ball down. I don't know if they ran out of soccer balls. I'm looking over at the midfield part where they had the balls. Yeah, there's exactly. There was like 4 or 5 at midfield last night. And now tonight, they're few and far between. The sideline referee telling Caleb exactly where he can throw the ball from. The header to Caleb to Jared. Now Jared, literally with 4 players around him, gets pushed. That's a great call by the official right on top of it. A perfect call. Saw that push from behind. Jared takes off and heads down the field as Mike Settle will take the free kick right there at the 36-yard line. Pushes it over to the goalkeeper all the way out of the box and way up on the field. Boots it ahead, and they take that straight out of bounds. No, they don't. And as that ball goes out of bounds, it will be a throw-in deep in SC Union Maricopa territory. Settle gets the ball stolen away. SC Union off to the races as Jarrett kind of put a stop to it just by getting the foot out in the right place at the right time, not tripping, no foul, no nothing. Flag goes up on the far side because the ball is out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Coronado right around mid-pitch. Now, Coronado does have one sub, just like they did last night. I didn't think they had one sub until Codeman came in, but they do have a sub. I believe it's their extra goalkeeper. He is the only substitution here for Coronado tonight. SC Union, on the other hand, from Maricopa, it looks like they have at least 3 subs on their side of the field. So they'll have 6 fresh legs as opposed to Coronado that only has the fresh legs of a goalkeeper who could possibly come in another role if necessary. But some of these players, they will be playing a full game last night combined with a full game tonight. 2 full games in just over 24 hours. For these semi-pro athletes, this is what they love. This is what they signed up for. This is their journey to get as high as they can get when it comes to the soccer world. And even someone like Christian Gallagher, we love bringing him up as a great example of where someone from Buena High School and Coronado Athletic Club can literally be playing with the New York, New Jersey Red Bulls MLS team, which he is doing now. And that's where all of these guys on this field, they dream about going to MLS, possibly playing overseas, and fulfilling those dreams. It starts here on this field, Keith Hampton Memorial Field. A dozen and a half, 2 dozen folks out here to cheer on Coronado on Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Hope everyone had a wonderful day. And dads, if you did have to cook, I hope you had a good time at the grill, grilling for the family on Father's Day. Or just letting the family spoil you. You deserve it, Dad. Just a back and forth game here at the middle of the field. Someone looking to try to break it away for SC Union Maricopa. Nice give and go as they just continue to dodge athletes all over this field, clumping together. In the 15th minute of this first half, it's dropped down to 98 degrees. John, get my sweater.
I know. Can't believe I wore open-toe shoes.
Yeah, here you are, wearing your sandals. You're going to get frostbite on your toes. Not today. It is insanely hot, and there's a little bit of humidity in the air, too, because of the rain that kind of came through. There's a couple of rain clouds. Wow. That ball getting stolen from Jared, you rarely see that. The guy with the most educated feet on this field. So coming all the way back, bringing it back for a free kick for SC Union. I did not see the foul that he called, but either way, it'll be a good opportunity to push the ball even closer to the Coronado goal. And the goalkeeper for Coronado trying to block the sun out of his face. He's got the hand up in front of his eyes, making sure that he can keep an eye on that ball at all times. Already down 1-0. You do not want to give up a second goal unanswered.
Notice that you've got 4 referees, too. Just last night they had 4 referees, and tonight, but earlier in the season they didn't.
Yeah, they do have an extra official, and so it's a good thing to have, again. Extra officiating. The spare official on the sideline at midfield, he was the field official last night. And now another free kick. You can see Coronado lining up a wall right at about the 15-yard line. Usually they mark it off. The official will mark off the 10 paces. Oh, wow, they just tip it. And then back to him and up in the air. And that goes over the crossbar. An interesting shot selection. And that was a great shot on goal, a good attempt. SC Union Maricopa coming up empty in the 17th minute, but they still lead 1-0. Ball getting chucked in from midfield for a goal kick for Coronado. Thank you so much to our amazing sponsors that make this coverage possible, like Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up. I got to see Damon and Marie earlier today, and the whole Trejo family. It was good spending time with them earlier today, but don't forget, for all of your landscaping needs, and remember, they've been voted #1 Best of Sierra Vista 10 straight years. They're looking for number 11, and they will earn it, so make sure that you call Grasshopper Landscaping for all of your landscaping needs. And remember, it's swimming season. With it being this hot out, you got to get in that pool, and Grasshopper Landscaping also does pool maintenance. Contact Grasshopper Landscaping for more details. Thank you to Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista at 999 East Fry Boulevard. Now open Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Regular business hours, Monday through Friday. Ball slipping through, but that is going to be a bad slide tackle going right into Caleb there. And yellow card being dealt. So a yellow card, and SC Union Maricopa, they have the bench and can afford a yellow card. Coronado, on the other hand, unfortunately does not. There is a 12th man on the bench for Coronado right now, but he is their goalkeeper, a backup goalkeeper. Caleb taking the turn, finds Jared here right in front of us. A lot of communication. Keegan not able to take control, so Caleb will push it back. Josiah Rojas over to Jarrett. Now back to the goalkeeper. It's got to be sweltering out there right now for these athletes, even with the breeze that is coming in the face of Coronado. They also have that sun that is just beating down on them. Triple-digit day in Sierra Vista. 1-0 lead for SC Union Maricopa. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Grateful for everything you do. And happy 250th and one day birthday to our United States Army. And happy day after Flag Day for those who celebrated that yesterday as well. It was a busy day on Cool FM yesterday. A lot of videos, a lot of things going on, a lot of events happening all across town. Back and forth between Manny and Jared. Oh my goodness. How did Jared do that and keep control? Lost control by the center fullback. Kicks it out to that far side right in front of the SC Union Maricopa bench. It'll be a throw-in. It's like Justin throwing it in. Gets it back to Jarrett. Kicking up ahead. A lot of pinball, a lot of back and forth here by these teams. Again, trying to feel each other out. Coronado down 1-0 in the 22nd minute of this first half. Almost halfway through this first half. Again, I would not be surprised to hear a whistle blow within the next 10 minutes for a water break. And if it is like last night, it will be a running clock during the water break, which was something kind of surprising for me. I didn't know that was going to be a running clock issue. I thought you would stop the clock at that point. They did not. And they did have a water break in the first half and in the second half. The Raiders on the move again, deep in Coronado territory, taking a shot on goal, scooped up by the Coronado goalkeeper. That save brought to you by Allo Fiber, your new home team internet, TV, and phone provider. Visit allofiber.com to become a fiber fan today. Now available in Sierra Vista. And just like that, quicker than a hiccup, we're back down at the other end of the field. And Jared, that is going to be a whistle inside the box. Will that be a penalty kick? As the SC Union Maricopa player pleads his case to the official, they will be lining up for a penalty kick. It's been a few games since we've seen one of these. If that's going to be the case, was it inside the box? It appears to have been. Cody tossing the ball to the official. And Jared Nunez will take the penalty kick to try to tie this game. He gets set, the official talking to the goalkeeper. And remember, if the goalkeeper is able to make a block or the ball bounces off of any part of the goal, it is a live ball. So everybody can enter into the goalkeeper box at that time. Right after the kick, they can all come in just in case the shot is blocked or deflected on the goal. Jared, to tie the game. In the 24th minute, lines up. Which direction is he going? He waits until the last minute, but sneaks it in past the right side. The goalkeeper guessed correctly, but the ball still drove in past him. Through the hands, you could hear the slap of the ball on the hands. The force by Jared Nunez ties this game at 1 in the 24th minute here at Keith Hampton Memorial Field. On a penalty kick, Coronado ties the game. Answers that first goal scored in the 8th minute by SC Union Maricopa with a goal of their own on a penalty kick. Tie game. Halfway through this first half. Bodies flying everywhere. James Settle. He is a corn-fed colossus. He is a big boy to be flying around in the air. It's going to be a hard landing. You see his dad, head coach Steve Settle, coming over to talk to the official or make sure his player, his son, is okay. Jarrett Gallagher will take the free kick on that penalty. They're thinking he's just going to loft this thing in. No, it's more of a line drive. Jared Nunez flips it up, trying to get it to Caleb. He does. And that was a soft kick, and it's intercepted. Now booted up ahead. Just a little too much on that kick. Second time that's happened to number 14, where the ball has been just too far out in front of him. He is a speedster right here, lightning up and down this sideline, but not able to get to that ball. Now they're looking for, speaking of the ball, they're looking for one. There it is. They're getting it out of the bleachers. Not enough soccer balls here tonight. Not as plentiful as they were last night, it appears. And there's speaking of corn-fed colossus, that's going to be a penalty against Codeman. Gives a little sportsmanship tap there. And that ball goes straight up in the air. That's going to be out of bounds. Bouncing. Oh, if it bounces in the stands, we get to keep it, right? Right, John? It's like a foul ball. Oh, yes. Somebody gets to keep that right there. Oh, they're giving it back. That's nice of them. That was very nice of that fan in the stands. So Nunez will toss the ball to the opposing team as they take their marks. Missing that tip. A lot of bodies in the middle of the field right there. Now they're spreading it out just a skosh. Jared finds Settle. Almost double team, triple team, just about. Caleb comes away with it, going the wrong way. And it gets stolen away from him by number 14 in the right spot at the right time. The give and go. Centers it. Heads it up in the air, trying to move that ball out of the keeper's box. They are successful. It stays on the fringes on the near side. Back to number 14, and they're going to say offside on number 14, who is waiting right there. The defensive line, that back line by Coronado, great job to force the offside. We're in the 28th minute now, and they haven't stopped for a water break yet. I wonder if they'll do that right around the 30-minute mark. Or perhaps this official will just make them play it out. It is tough out there. It's still 98 degrees according to the iWatch. Thank you so much. We're all wishing we had a right way. Heating, cooling, plumbing, electrical, specifically the cooling part. Now serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County, one of our sponsors here tonight. That ball kicked up ahead right into the wickets of the SC Union Maricopa goalkeeper. But back to Coronado. Thank you to American Southwest Credit Union. ASCU.org. Federally insured by NCUA, an equal opportunity lender, for sponsoring our broadcast tonight. You can see all the sponsors in the post description. Leave us some love in the live chat. Leave some love. If you're watching for SC Union Maricopa, welcome. Welcome to the Cool F Empire. And if you are a Coronado Athletic Club fan, we appreciate you tuning in as well. Left-footed kick right into the breadbasket of the Coronado goalkeeper. That line drive shot, had it been just hooked a little bit more, could have been a possible true scoring opportunity. Oh my goodness, taking that ball backwards. That was dangerous territory. Cody is like the field general calling out the orders. A lot of communication between both teams, particularly Coronado. Don't usually hear this much communication for them, but again, after last night's victory, they want to try to get a 2-game win streak here toward the end of this season. They've got it on their side here, and it's a 1-1 game. We are in the 30th minute, inching up toward the 31st minute. This was right about the time that they took a water break last night. So they might wait until the ball goes out of bounds or a goal kick or corner kick and just kind of stop things there when the ball is out of play and just let it run in the meantime. Whistle against SC Union Maricopa. Coronado free kick. Mike Settle taking the free kick. Pushes it up ahead. Gets it to his brother James. James with the ball on the far side. And that goes straight to the goalkeeper on a one-hopper. Now Jared with the ball. Always so dangerous. Watch how quick his feet are when he has that ball. Those calves are just chiseled as if out of granite. And that will go all the way back to the goalkeeper. Good 7 yards outside the edge of the box. And that's a quick turnover. Deep in their territory. SC Union gets it to number 14. Beautiful job by Josiah Rojas to just push that ball out of the way and let the defense get back, get in position, and prepare for the upcoming corner kick. John and Aiden taking care of the camera work tonight. Jeff Davenport here on the call. Another corner kick coming up. SC Union Maricopa looking to break the 1-1 tie. Hooks it, goes over the intended target, I believe, and Coronado gets it cleared. Soft toss in. Just a slight short bobble. Great job by the Coronado goalkeeper to go get on top of that ball. Rifling it out rather than kicking it out. Up ahead to Settle, and Settle boots it to the opposing goalkeeper. As last night, it wasn't until about 7:16, 7:17 when the sun finally set behind the tall trees way off in the distance. So we are still quite a ways away from that happening. In the meantime, it is just brutally warm here. Still 98 degrees according to the iWatch, and the wind is nowhere near as present as it was toward the beginning of this game. We're in the 34th minute here in the first half. No water break has been called. Oh, beautiful give and go. Hooking that left footer. Nice diving stop by the Coronado goalkeeper. And now they're saying water break. So water break in the 34th minute. Not sure if that is where we will stop. I'll stop my stopwatch right here. At least stop it and see, just in case they restart. I'm not sure if they will allow this as part of the time. Actually, here, we'll just keep it running. Why not? That way we can kind of get an idea for if they keep this running, a running clock during this first half water break here. A great call by the officials to do. This was something that actually surprised us last night, and we were glad that they did it because these amazing athletes, you know, you can only burn so much fuel until you need to just take a breather. And in conditions like this, it happens sooner than 45 minutes. As you're going all gas, no brakes for 45, it helps to take that slight water break, and you can see them doing that here. John, do you have a water? I forgot to bring mine. I can take a sip of yours. Is that okay? I appreciate it, brother. Oh, I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's one of those days, man.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those weeks. I mean, looking at how hot it is. We got Doggo Lotto coming up tomorrow morning, or tomorrow, and we're looking forward to that. We actually film it in the morning, and then it gets produced and then re-aired at 6 p.m.
What else is going on this week?
The Custard Critic is back tomorrow. Tomorrow at Culver's, we will have an episode of the Custard Critic, except it will be an episode of the Cluckstered Critic. Why is it the Cluckstered Critic? Well, because I will get to try out the brand new chicken sandwich lineup that Culver's has. I've already sampled a couple of them, but they're going to have them all waiting for me, all sliced up and ready to go. And being the Custard Critic, it's something that I pride myself on, being a food critic and food judge. So we'll be.
Do they need an extra producer?
I'm waiting to hear from Todd. Todd might want to have a piece of that. I'm not sure. Either way, there will be a drawing for anyone who left a comment in the last episode of the Custard Critic, which we did. Gosh, it's got to be a month and a half ago, I believe. That was when what did they release? Oh, that was the How Now Brown Cow Day. That was the one day only flavor of the day, where I ended up going back that night and getting a 4-pint party pack of it. And they're like, who is ordering a 4-pint party pack of How Now Brown? Oh, it's Jeff. Okay. They understood at that point. So it's been probably about 6 weeks since last time we did a video at Culver's. I was there today to meet a new general manager. There's a third general manager on site right now. We'll meet her tomorrow. Her name is Susan. Very nice lady to talk to. Enjoyed chatting with her today, and we'll get to meet her in person. She actually recognized me from the Custard Critic videos, and which is always nice when other people from other Culvers in other parts of the state of Arizona recognize the gift that is the Custard Critic. No, I'm kidding. The fun that the Custard Critic is. She said she had a great time watching it and really enjoyed the coverage there. So we've also got the Ed Morse Vehicle of the Week coming up on Tuesday. That'll be coming up then. And then a Grasshopper landscaping video that'll be coming up this week as well. Let me double check. I thought it was supposed to be on Monday, but I have it marked down for Wednesday. Let me see what Taylor said to me. Taylor Trejo and the folks over at Grasshopper. Absolutely fantastic folks. Just the best. Oh, we'll actually have 2 Grasshopper videos next week. So we got the one on Monday afternoon, which is the after video. So you get to see, if you remember seeing the before video that we took before Grasshopper ended up doing some work in this backyard, a beautiful backyard, but it's going to be insanely awesome by the time we see what Grasshopper did. We're going to go there. We're scheduled to go there tomorrow afternoon to do the after video and see the players come back out on the field as the clock continues to run in the 38th minute. So again, that means less than, if this is a running clock in a 1-1 game, they'll have about 7 minutes of gameplay if they stay with, if this is a running clock. If not, they'll be adding another 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes, as they head out to the field. The official hands the ball off, and we are back in play here at Keith Hampton Memorial Field. And this lack of wind is now starting to catch up to me, John. It's like all of a sudden I'm feeling the sweat dripping down my face, and I can't imagine what these players feel like on this field right now.
It was running down my leg earlier.
Yeah, one of those nights where it's like, yep, we'll get a shower when we get home for sure. Thank you to Sierra Toyota for sponsoring this video. Hey, they want to buy your car, your truck, your SUV. Get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. No vehicle will be turned away. Sierra Toyota, locally owned, community driven. That is a shot beautifully blocked by the Coronado goalkeeper. How on earth did he get his hands on that? What a fantastic job. Number 14 is just desperate for a goal. He's had 3 really strong shots and is frustrated that not one has gone past. But as the ball goes out of bounds behind the goalkeeper off of his hands, it turns into a far side corner kick for SC Union Maricopa, ranked number 6 in the USPL with a record of 3 wins, 5 losses. And Coronado ranked number 7. They just got their second win last night. They're 2-6-1. Looking to have a 2-game win streak here. If they can pull it off tonight, absolutely awesome. The ball bounces, and now they're going to say that is a corner on the opposite side. So another corner kick coming from the near side. In the 40th minute of this game, assuming that the water break was a running clock like it was last night. Good header to clear the ball out momentarily. Oh, swing and a miss. But the second effort goes in. How on earth? What an incredible shot. It shows you are never out of it. If you have a chance to get that ball out of the air, you miss it the first time, you come through and find pay dirt, the back of the net the second time. It's a 2-1 lead for SC Union Maricopa here in the 41st minute. What a shot. What a follow-up on a complete whiff. It almost looked like an accident that he completely missed. It looked like me trying to take a golf shot, just completely whiffing. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm amazing. I got the proof. The night that I beat the mayor, and I beat Jack Blair, and I beat, what's her name? Thank you, Laura. The sun is frying my brain. I beat all 3 of them in one night on the golf course, the Smashers On driving range. Well, that's going on Tuesday night, right, John? We got round 4, week 4 of the Smashers On competition. Do we know who is going to be competing? Do we have any names that we can reveal, or a name that we can reveal?
I don't have it. Well, I've got the name. I don't have the name, but they're having a special player coming down.
Oh, that's right. It was from the Gilbert area, I believe. Or no, from somewhere from the valley.
Yeah, Mesa.
Yeah, Mesa Gilbert area. They're going to be bringing down a 6-time or 7-time Smashers On champion. Wow, getting pushed from behind. Ball goes out of bounds. And they will toss the ball around. It looks like Caleb will be the one taking the throw. No. Mike Settle takes the throw, gets the ball to Caleb. He just gives it right back to the Raiders with a 2-1 lead. Oh, number 14 off to the races. Can he get there in time? No. One of the fastest legs on this field. Ball slips past Jared Nunez. Ball goes out of bounds off of the Raiders. It will be Coronado ball. Will that go underneath the bleachers? Not sure how far underneath it'll be going. Mike Settle getting the ball. He's ready to toss it in here. According to the iWatch, still 98 degrees. Breeze slightly picking up. Ball getting centered over to Mike. Wow, complete miss. I don't even know if that was like what the plan there was, but the good part was he didn't even touch it. So because it was untouched, it goes through as a goal kick for SC Union Maricopa here in the 43rd minute. With there being 3 goals here in the first half, 2 by SC Union Maricopa, 1 by Coronado, they might add a little bit of time to the end of the first half. We won't know necessarily how much time is left until that final whistle blows because of the water break. Was it a running clock during the water break? In the meantime, as Coronado tries to take control back and tie up this game, thank you to TWN Communications, fast, reliable internet with no data caps. Save money when you prepay. Learn more at TWN Communications. And thank you to the one, the only, 45-year-old Vinny's Pizza. Now the whistle blows again as they try to reset. Stop by for your pizza, wings, and sandwiches. Vinny's Pizza on Frontage Road off of Highway 92 wishes all of Sierra Vista and Cochise County sports teams all the best all season long, and are proud to be a Cool FM Live sports sponsor. And if you or your business would like to be a sports sponsor, send a DM to Todd Ryan on Cool FM Live. He will get you the information, and maybe you'll end up talking to John Berger, my good friend, and he'll come out and give you a chat and find out what your needs are and how Cool FM Live can help meet those advertising needs that you have for this incredible page and platform. Looks like a corner kick coming for Coronado. This breeze, again, starting to feel nice, but the sun just roaring down. Hands up. The kick is away off the left foot from that corner, and it will go all the way over, all the way out of bounds, and be a throw-in for SC Union Maricopa. Wasted opportunity for Coronado to tie this late here in this first half, down 2-1 to the team in maroon. SC Union Maricopa Raiders. As they look to spin around, Jared tries to intercept it. Rojas getting there before number 14. That'll be out of bounds. Good call by number 14. Now is there a sub coming in? This is interesting. I'm not sure why a sub would come in this late in the first half unless there's an injury on the field, because we are now technically at full time in the first half. So first half full time has been reached. It is all extra time now. Referee's discretion whether it will be the full 3+ minutes added in for the water break. Turnover to Jarrett. Pushes ahead to Cody. Cody taking a peek. Drives it across. Gets it to Keegan, now to the far side. Over to Justin. Back to Settle. To Rojas, over to Jarrett. And that will be the half whistle. So it was a running clock. That answered the question. Was a running clock during the water break. And that is the end of this first half. SC Union Maricopa Raiders, 2 goals to Coronado Athletic Club's 1. Coronado did a good job to answer that first goal in the 8th minute by SC Union Maricopa with a goal of their own in the 25th minute, 26th minute. I can't remember. We'd have to rewind. But then a late first half goal into the back of the net by SC Union Maricopa gives them a 2-1 lead as we head less than 8 minutes before the top of the hour here on Father's Day, Sunday, June 15th. I know a couple people have a birthday today, so happy birthday to all my friends who have birthdays today, thinking about you. And just a beautiful day in Sierra Vista. Dads, I hope you didn't have to work too hard today. Hope you were able to, if you did go outside grilling, I hope you had a covered awning of some sort over the top of your grill And you might not have even need to use the grill. You just put it on the cement today. You just grill it on the sidewalk.
Right on the hood of the car.
Yeah, on the car, on the sidewalk. You'd have that done perfectly. So fantastic Father's Day to one and all. Other exciting things coming up this week. Who knows what's in store? There was an interview, I believe, that was scheduled to be released this morning. It was an interview I did with Jane Strain.
Yes.
Oh, good.
My mom flipped out. I was like, "What are you watching?" She goes, "Jeff did such an excellent job. I watched the entire hour-long interview."
Yeah, it was a podcast style interview with one of the, I would say, one of the most powerful, not even powerful women, but one of the most powerful people in Sierra Vista history, by the name of Jane Strain. And she recently moved closer to her kids and grandkids after retiring from 27 years on the Cochise College Governing Board and all these other volunteer positions that she held with so many nonprofits all around the community. Her late husband, Bob, who passed away in 2022, was the mayor before Rick Mueller. So it was Bob Strain, then Rick Mueller, and now Clea McCaw. That lineage, that heritage of mayors here in this area. She was the first lady of Sierra Vista for 4 years, and we talked a little bit about that. And I'm glad your mom enjoyed that interview. I had a really good time talking to Jane. She's an extremely, just a candid person. She's a Texas girl, you know. She's that Texas girl, Jeff. Well, Jeff, I'm going to tell you this, Jeff. And she's, if there was a Mount Rushmore of Sierra Vista, I said it during that interview, her face would be etched. That beautiful, smiling Texas face that we call our own here in Sierra Vista of Jane Strain would be etched on that gorgeous Mount Rushmore of Sierra Vista. And
all that traffic.
yeah, now there's some traffic. Yeah, exactly. Meep, meep.
We could go up and down that road as much as we want, as fast as we want.
Yeah, we could. That'd be weird. Yeah. So the Martin Luther King bypass between, I believe it's Avenida Escuela and all the way to the entrance to the Cove is locked down right now for construction. The good part is they did open up the turn coming off of the Highway 90 bypass, turning left and then entering the Martin Luther King bypass. Now you have both right and left turns available for you to turn right into the Walmart Plaza or to turn left into the Native Game Night Plaza. Oh, I'm sorry. Should I say the Lowe's Plaza instead of the Native? It's only the Native Game Night Plaza every Wednesday night at 6:30 p.m. So if you want to come out for a Family Feud trivia night that's been going on for over 9.5 years, our 500th episode coming up next month. Stay tuned for that, the 500th episode of Native Game Night. I wasn't sure whether to have the mayor out to make a proclamation at episode number 500, or should I wait for the 10-year anniversary in November? Why not both? I'll have some other mayor do it if Mayor McCaw's not available. I know all the mayors in Cochise County. I can get one of them down here to give a proclamation, but I know that Clea has offered, Mayor McCaw has offered to do a proclamation. Definitely at the 10-year anniversary. And for those of you keeping score, the 10-year anniversary for Native Game Night will be the very first Wednesday of November. And yes, I will wear a tuxedo on that night. I always wear my Native Game Night shirts, my Native Game Night, officially licensed Native Game Night merch, T-shirts. And we should make one for the 500th episode. We should make it like, it's not the Indy 500, it's the Native 500, Native Game Night 500. And make shirts that say "I was there." I'll talk to our most excellent, awesome, and hot scorekeeper about that, and see if she wants to press some T-shirts that we can give away on the 500th episode of Native Game Night that will say "I was there," and someone will enjoy that, and I'll keep one to add to my rotation because I would be there obviously at the 500th episode of Native Game Night. So. Again, it is insane that people still come out for it, still pack the house every Wednesday night over at Native Grill and Wings in the Lowe's Plaza there, just off of the Martin Luther King bypass. Please feel free to join us any future Wednesday. If you are more of a trivia buff, then you'll want to be there for High Heat Trivia Night, which is our 10-round Trivial Pursuit style gauntlet over at the High Heat Sports Grill every Friday night at 6 p.m. So hosting those trivia nights, something super fun. Absolutely love doing it. Love being a part of that community. The interesting part is that I work in radio. I talk to thousands of people a week via radio. I see hundreds of people a week and talk to thousands, obviously, on Cool FM. And my wife sees hundreds of patients a week at the dental office she works at over at Pueblo del Sol Dental, the best dental office in all of Cochise County. And we have met people who have become lifelong friends that we never would have met otherwise. We would not have met them through anything I do on the radio, anything I do on Cool FM, anything Leah does at the dental office. But it was because of Native Game Night that we have met the most special people in our lives, some of the most special people in our lives. And so we're very grateful for that, and always love the Native Game Night universe coming out in force every Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Thanks for listening to my little rant on this. Sorry, John. You have to sit here and listen to me yak about it. Listen, your stupid trivia night. We know. We all know. But I actually just celebrated the 1 year anniversary of High Heat Trivia Night just a couple weeks ago. So we're over a year there every single Friday night, which is a lot of fun. I designed that game myself. I'm a big nerd myself. Hey, I don't host the Tucson Comic-Con for nothing. They know they got a big old nerd doing that. So coming up with our Trivial Pursuit style trivia night every Friday is a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching. So SC Union Maricopa up 2-1 here. It's halftime at Keith Hampton Memorial Field. We still have our umbrellas up. For those of you, obviously you can't see us. There's people here in the stands who can see us, blocking the sun to our left, setting in the west. And probably got another good, I'd say 10 to 15 minutes before it hits that top of that tree line that's off in the distance. You'll see the shadows grow over the course of the next 15 minutes, and it appears that the external lights have been turned on, but not the internal lights. You might have to send a text message to Jared again to get him to click the light. Did he know that there was another game tonight? I'm not sure if he did, but either way, we'll get the message to the man who has the access to remotely controlling these lights here at Keith Hampton Memorial Field, the home of the Berean Academy Eagles. Back-to-back trips to the state championship. CAA Division I state champions 2 years ago. Last season, CAA Division III runner-ups. John and I covered those games, had a great time following that team on their Thursday night games. That's the cool part, is that the ALA Guardians and Berean Academy Eagles play their games on Thursday night, their football games on Thursday night. So a lot of fun we're looking forward to in the fall. Of course, it's baseball season. There's a lot of Little League action going on. The Little League All-Stars will be happening here in Sierra Vista. I believe it is the Majors All-Stars that will be hosted here over at the Stone Field Complex with those fields over there. Yeah. So that's insane that you got two different divisions that are coming here to hang out in Sierra Vista. All that business, all of those folks coming from out of town, and they get to see our Sierra Vista hospitality and understand why we're the best city in all of Arizona and why everybody loves to live here. And there's always little things that bug me. There's things here and there that drive me nuts. But hey, I've lived here for since 1990 when my family moved here because of the military, much like Aiden being a military brat whose dad served. Thank you for your dad's service there, Aiden. And ended up coming here because of Fort Huachuca. But it's not called Fort Huachuca, it's called Fort We Gotcha. And you don't leave once you come here. It's like the Bates Motel. You can check out, but you can't ever leave. So it is the beauty of our area. And thank you so much to all the sponsors that make this coverage possible here. It's a 2-1 lead for SC Union Maricopa at the half as the players recover. They did get a water break late in the first half, so I assume they will get one more. And now the sun will be right in the faces, just at horizon level, when SC Union Maricopa retakes the field. It will be in their face, so it will be the opportune time. This first 10 minutes of this second half, as it kicks off, it will be ripe for the picking for Coronado to get a goal into the back of the net and to tie this game. You see them huddled up there over on the left-hand side of your screen. If Aiden is panning over there, thank you, Aiden, for your help on the camera tonight, helping us out. Always excited to train new people and get all the help we can for all the stuff we do here everywhere we go. Yes, exactly. Bear down. Aiden, what is your major? Film and TV. That's why you entered the 48-hour film festival and ended up coming in which place? First place. That's right. I was waiting for you to say it. I wanted you to say, I was first place, baby. But instead he held up a number 1, which you can't see because he's behind the camera. But nonetheless, first place there on the COCHISE 48-hour film festival. I had the great privilege of emceeing that this year. Had a lot of fun. with the Buena team that was putting that together, the faculty and staff, and then seeing all the hard work, 48 hours to produce a short film at least 3 minutes long, 3 minutes to 11 minutes. Was that the cutoff, or was it 3 minutes to 9 or something like that? It was 3 to 8. Yeah, somewhere in there, for the short film. And, we have a resident short filmmaker at Cool FM Films, Ethan. I need to get with him. We're going to do a director's cut of his most recent short film. I'm going to do a director's cut with him in the studio, and we're going to watch the film and talk about it. And we'll have to push pause because it's only a 7-minute film. So with director's cuts that you used to have when we used to buy these things called DVDs and Blu-rays, we used to buy these things, and they were a heck of a lot of fun to own. And you could watch the movie listening to the director and the actors talk about little parts and pieces of the movie. We're going to do that with our own Cool FM Films coming up here shortly. They did. That's a good eye, John. Thank you for showing me that. So, new goalkeeper, fresh legs in the goal for Coronado. A big old plane flying in the background. Is that another 727? I mean, it really does look like a commercial flight, which you don't see here. Whistle blows, second half underway. Leave some love in the live chat to activate it and let everybody know. We are back to football, Sunday night football, here on Cool FM Live. SC Union Maricopa coming into this game, 3 wins, 5 losses, ranked number 6 in the USPL, playing against, and they're wearing the maroon jerseys and trunks and socks, playing against our Coronado Athletic Club. 2-6-1. They won their game 6-2 last night, getting their second win of this season. Keegan gets it over to Joseph. Back over to Justin. Now back to their defensive line, Mike Settle. Thank you to all the sponsors who make this coverage possible. And Coronado wearing their all whites tonight with the blue numbers on the back. Coronado on the attack, coming in. Oh, just missing the opportunity. The follow-up not there either. Goes off the post and out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick, but there was a massive collision inside the keeper's box, just in front of the goal. Now again, SC Union Maricopa has players to spare. Coronado does not. So that player is down in front of the goal, and the trainer will come out on the field as they determine the extent of the injury. There is no breeze at all. Oh, yeah, so Cody got subbed in.
So the person...
Yeah, so it was a double switch. So it was the goalkeeper ended up in Cody's position. Now Cody is on the bench. And the player being helped up, standing under his own strength, but yeah, really injured, definitely hobbling. He will be replaced. The trainer will take a look at that left ankle, I believe, that ended up getting twisted there in the collision right in front of the SC Union Maricopa goal. Coronado with a great chance to tie, not coming through. Still down 2-1 here early in the second half. You can see the sun, the way this sun is right in the face of that goalkeeper, holding his hands up in front to block the sun right there with his right hand as he gets ready to give it a big boot. How far will it fly? Whistle blows. Official timeout. Not sure exactly what for. If they're waiting, oh, they're getting the player in. So that way there's a full 11 on 11. Bless you, John.
Allergies, man.
I know, it's crazy right now.
Just comes and goes.
More like comes and stays, I think. It's like, my gosh, these allergies just never leave. That was a much better kick, actually. It's good that they had that opportunity to take that second kick. And that will go out of bounds off of SC Union. No, they're saying it was off of Coronado. Yeah, so the double switch for Coronado, again, puts Joseph Valenzuela, or Joseph Valencia, excuse me, into like a midfielder position. The throw in for SC Union, up 2-1. The ball gets passed. Settle with it. Fast break opportunity and headed out of bounds, and it'll be a corner kick for Coronado on the near side. Great job by Settle, James Settle that is, to get right in there and get that ball stolen away and set up for a scoring opportunity to tie this game here in the second half. Coronado does have one tie on the, oh my goodness, that ball went a country mile. And Jared, not able to keep his footing, loses it, but the official says that was a push from behind or a trip from behind. Number 14 pleading his case to the official. But the ball gets set, and Jared will take the free kick. His team gets set. On the far post, starting at the far post, just inside the keeper's box. They set up a small wall, does SC Union Maricopa. Here we are in the 52nd minute. 6 minutes into this second half. Scoring opportunity, tying opportunity for Coronado. Wow, the wall worked and blocked the kick by Jared. And they're going to say a high kick, I think, some sort of high kick against Coronado. So free kick now, a quick free kick. And that looks like a fresh leg player. I don't know. Maybe number 19 was on the far side of the field and we didn't see him earlier in the game. Boy, he is quicker than a hiccup out there. Left-footed kick goes up and over the crossbar. So goal kick for Coronado. Kicks it over to Joseph, who was the goalkeeper during the first half. Gets it up to Settle. Getting the call. You can hear him say James. James. Now Mike's got it. Gets it back to Jarrett Gallagher, who tries to get it up to mid-pitch. A lot of bodies flying everywhere, feet fighting everywhere, trying not to touch the ball with the hands. Boy, way to protect it. But unfortunately, it ends up getting back. These wing players for SC Union Maricopa are lightning fast. Gets that ball centered. The header blocked. Saved by the Coronado goalkeeper. Gutierrez, what a great save. That would have been a dagger and would have given SC Union a 2-goal lead, but instead the lead stays at 1 with a 2-goal-to-1 lead. Thank you so much to all the sponsors who make this coverage possible. You can see him in the post description as Jared Nunez takes that ball all on his own, stops on a dime, looks to center, doesn't, gets around 2 more. And they're saying that'll be a goal kick, not a corner kick. Jared thought it might have been off of SC Union. It was not, so goal kick for them. Thank you so much to Vinny's Pizza. Boy, It's just making me hungry thinking about how good their pizzas, their wings, their sandwiches are. We love Vinny's Pizza and all that they do for their employees and for this community. Host so many Dine to Donate events for nonprofits all year long. One of the most community-oriented legacy businesses that you will ever find in any city. We have it right here on Frontage Road, Vinny's Pizza in Sierra Vista. Thank you also to TWN Communications, fast, reliable internet with no data caps. Save when you prepay. Learn more at TWN Communications. That's using your head. I think I'm contractually obligated to say that phrase at least once every soccer game. So, and yeah, not able to get a pass over to Jared. Gets pushed from behind. No whistle. Thank you to Sierra Toyota. Right now, Sierra Toyota wants to buy your car, your truck, your SUV. Get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. No vehicle will be turned away. Sierra Toyota, locally owned, community driven, and Sierra Toyota is the presenting sponsor of the Doggo Lotto coming tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Arizona time. Set your clocks to make sure you watch to see if your numbers are called by the sheltered dogs at the Nancy J. Brua Animal Care Center. A massive collision there at the 20-yard line. Player down. Whistle did not blow. Player does get back up. And now a whistle blows for a head injury. A player got hit in the head. So not sure if there's bleeding or if he got cut open. This is going to be a worst case scenario. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know if in a situation like this, if Cody could come back into the game. Yeah, he is. So it might have been some sort of, they think, possible concussion. I mean, if that official was able to see that, I give extreme proper respect to the official who saw the collision and was able to diagnose in a split second. So it will be, yeah, as Cody gets his jersey back. So Cody will be coming back into the game. He thought he was done for the day, had his socks and cleats off. Now he's digging into his gear to find his jersey to get back in the game. His team will need him, down 2-1. The lights come on here at Keith Hampton Memorial Field at 7:16 p.m. in the 57th minute of this game. SC Union Maricopa looking for their 4th win of the season. Coronado looking to go back-to-back, getting their 3rd win, 2 straight in 2 days. But they're down 2-1 here in the second half. Gosh, that sun still not all the way down yet. Unbelievable. Yeah, give or take, less than 5. There's the boot, the header, and caught by the Coronado goalkeeper who clears it. Clears it in front of the goal, now rolls out to his midfielders. Big boot up to Cody. Cody is in the game, so full 11 on 11. Rojas gets the ball back to Gallagher. Finds Justin looking around the field. Gets it to James. Now back over to Jarrett. Coronado down 2-1. Still plenty of time. Didn't score their first goal until in the 20s, in the 20-minute mark. But goodness, that was a turnover that this lightning-fast SC Union Maricopa team takes on. Is it a corner kick or a throw-in? Looks like it'll be a throw-in deep into Coronado territory. Could use a little bit more of a breeze, I'll tell you, at this point. Just once that sun goes down. Be nice for that wind to pick up just a skosh. So throw in deep in Coronado territory, tries to get it cleared, deflects off of an SC Union Maricopa athlete. Booted ahead to settle. Gets it over to Nunez on the far side of the field. It's a 2-on-4 fast break with Keegan pulling in from behind, but the ball goes back to the boys in maroon. And that is out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Coronado.
$7:18.
It's almost the official sunset time here in Sierra Vista. I think I can put my umbrella away. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight here at Keith Hampton Memorial Field for Coronado Athletic Club action. This is not the season they wanted to have, but we were able to see them get a definitive 6-2 win last night. Can they come from behind, being down 2-1 currently, in order to come back and win this game tonight and go back-to-back against a team that's ranked higher than them, but they could be drawn even with as far as the wins go if they pull out a victory here tonight. They will have the same amount of wins as SC Union Maricopa Raiders. Mike with the ball. Just back and forth. It's like pinball. And I think I can officially take off my sunglasses. Nope, I'm going to leave them on for just a few more minutes. Yeah, leave them on just for a couple more minutes. I got polarized lenses, so it just cuts down the glare. Beautiful golden sunset off to the west on a very warm day. Again, it's going to be a hot week this week. Remember to keep your pets inside or in a very good shaded area with a lot of water. And if you work outdoors, by all means, just keep drinking all day long. Stay hydrated all day long. Oh, nice kick up ahead to that far corner. And not able to get there in time.
Lights are on. Jared got it.
He did. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Coach Young. It's Coach Young. We love Jared. Even though he wasn't on your show this week.
I know.
Where's that turkey? Get him back on there. How dare he? How dare he be in Tucson? I'm just kidding. We love him. I mean, I've known the guy for 33 years. I haven't known him a long time. We've been friends a long time. I don't think there's enough Coronado players on the offensive side of the ball. There's only basically two forwards. It's James Settle and Jared Nunez. There's Mike Settle bringing the ball up, getting tripped. No whistle. They're letting it play. Settle looked like he landed on his shoulder, so he's waiting for the whistle. Didn't happen. The only goal of this game is for Coronado has come on a penalty kick by Jared Nunez. That goes out of bounds. Should be a Coronado throw-in. Will the ball go all the way underneath? Yep, it goes all the way underneath the bleachers. And now we got some young ones here that are going to go chase it. They're going to go underneath and climb under there and get it up. Please do that safely.
I know a lot of
Please
sharp metal edges.
Climb under there responsibly. Making the bounce pass over to Justin, who will be throwing it in. He does. Lobs it over right into the feet of the opponent. That's Coronado back on their heels. 64th minute of this game. So 26 to go. And they're going to say offside against SC Union Maricopa.
A lot of people checking in tonight.
Oh, it's great.
Oh, yeah, we've had Christina Napier.
Thanks, Christina. Thanks for tuning in. And anybody say where they're from? We always love hearing where people are watching from.
I can't see that.
So if anybody's still watching right now, let us know where you're watching from, whether it's Sierra Vista, whether it's Maricopa area, the Valley of the Sun, where we thought it was hot here today. Oy vey. It is going to be a brutal week in the valley. I caught John's allergies. Excuse me. Spent a lot of time on this side of the field. From Sin City. Well, hello. How hot was it in Vegas today? Boy, if it was this hot down here, it was 110 in Vegas? Okay. Well, I hope you're indoors in some casino somewhere, enjoying your time up there in lovely Las Vegas. I love Vegas. I don't drink much, I don't gamble, and I don't carouse, but I enjoy the city. I enjoy the shows. Absolutely love going to Vegas. Always have a great time there. Justin wrangling that ball. Boots it up ahead, but there's too many maroon jerseys in the way. Now the ball goes over Justin's head. And getting pushed from behind, that will be a penalty against Coronado. Free kick.
Yeah, I'll bet. He's saying that it's nice after dark in Vegas.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow, big boot going for the empty net. Too much mustard.
I mean, close enough, though.
Jared, yeah, he just put a little too much on it, and there is a slight breeze. Might have carried it a little bit further than he anticipated, but I think it was just too much leg. That leg that could be chiseled out of granite. The educated feet of Jared Nunez trying to make a long-distance goal go through. There's a boot to center. And the Coronado goalkeeper racing that down. Great job.
Not going to allow a mistake like that.
No, and they can't afford one now. You can afford that when you're up 5-0 or whatever the score was when that first goal went in. Jared getting it, trying to spin. Let's shot opportunity. No whistle. They're letting it play. Great job by Joseph to try to keep that in play and gets it right into the arms of the goalkeeper, who throws it right back to Jared. Takes a shot. Wide to the right. You could hear Jared screaming. The second it came off his foot, he knew. He pushed it to the right. The opportunity to tie. About 4 opportunities in 20 seconds. Nothing gets into the back of the net. It remains 2-1. SC Union Maricopa. Goalkeeper slipping on the turf as he ended up kicking that ball. Now a whistle against Coronado. SC Union Maricopa just dropping it. And they'll have a free kick. Measuring it up. Hand up in the air, waiting. The release beautifully lobbed in. Jarrett there to give it a headshot to try to clear it. Wow, beautiful kick. That left-footed kick had some nice spin on it. But saved again by the Coronado goalkeeper. He has kept it a 1-goal game here in this second half. Thank you so much to our sponsors making this coverage possible. Friends and sponsors alike. Like our friends at American Southwest Credit Union at ascu.org. If you live or work here, you may be eligible to join. Experience better rates and personalized service, all at the palm of your hand at ascu.org. Thank you to Right Way Heating and Cooling. They also have plumbing and electrical. We're doing some stuff with them coming up in the very near future here on Cool FM Live. They are working hard to earn your trust the right way. If that air conditioner goes out, you know the right call to make is to the good folks at Right Way. Thank you also to Allo Fiber, your new home team internet TV phone provider. Visit allofiber.com. Now available in Sierra Vista. We're coming up on the 70th minute, which means we'll have about 20 minutes left. 20 minutes until the final whistle. Right now, it is a 2-1 game with SC Union Maricopa Raiders in the lead. Is the heat and the back-to-back games just too much for Coronado Athletic Club? They gave it all. They left it all out on the field last night in a 6-2 thunderous victory. But the gas tank can only stay full for so long. When it is 99 degrees at the initial kickoff, still 96 degrees, according to the iWatch, here at the bottom of the hour in Sierra Vista, Arizona. You are watching the award-winning Cool FM Sports as a sub comes in for SC Union. And that bounces up. Will it come into the stands? No, bounces right in front. And it is a water break time. So water break time comes with 20 minutes to go in the game. And we will assume that it will just keep running during the water break, the running clock. And that is where we will take a pause to say thank you so much to our sponsors. You see that beautiful American flag flying in the background. Flag Day yesterday, so much going on. Activities around the Army's 250th birthday, and just so proud that we live in the land of the free because of the brave. All those men and women who gave their all gave some gave all, to give us this freedom to be here tonight. Hoorah and hoo-ah. Thank you so much to all those who serve and have served our country. Thank you also to Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista for all of your vehicle title registration, driver's license identification, written testing, road testing, and so much more. Look for the pink door behind 999 East Fry Boulevard, now open Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. I got to hang out with my two good friends, Damon and Marie Trejo from Grasshopper Landscaping earlier today. And Grasshopper Landscaping, you will always find quality from the ground up. In the same way that I am contractually obligated to use the phrase, "that's using your head," at least once during a Coronado Athletic Club game, I'm also contractually obligated to say during any sports broadcast that Damon and Marie Trejo from Grasshopper Landscaping, the owners and operators of that beautiful, fine franchise, they were the only people to ever tell me that I was the only person in the world where they had to say, "Jeff, most people get grass for their dog. You are the only person I know who got a dog for your grass." That is how it worked out, as we got artificial grass in our backyard, the artificial grass right here at Keith Hampton Memorial Field. You can have your home, an outdoor oasis all year round with artificial grass. Low maintenance to no maintenance, no water necessary to keep it looking green all year long. It is pet friendly. We can attest to that Harley Doodleson Davenport. Most people my age get a Harley Davidson. I got a Harley Doodleson. And
yes, I'd rather have a Harley Doodleson.
Well, Harley's a maniac. He's at home with Leah right now, just hanging out. He's had a good weekend himself, getting some good exercise. Early walks in the morning before it gets way too hot. We take him for walks around 5:20, 5:30, and it's still, yeah, you have to with any animal. It really does. So, but anyway, back to find Harley Doodleson Davenports on Instagram. He's very, very famous. Thank you again to Grasshopper Landscaping. And don't forget pool maintenance services. Boy, it is. I wish I had a pool in my backyard tonight. I would just jump right in, and that's how I would clean up after calling this monstrosity here, where it's still 96 degrees according to the iWatch. Just take a jump into the big bath, the pool in the backyard. But if you have a pool and you're looking for a great pool maintenance company, Grasshopper Landscaping also does pool maintenance. The tree doctor is also the pool doctor at Grasshopper Landscaping. Thank you to Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County with their locations in Bisbee, Douglas, and Hereford. All the work that they do, everything that they do. We are just so grateful for medical providers, our first responders, all those who take care of us all around our county, including those at Copper Queen Community Hospital. Thank you to Barnett's Towing and Propane. Boy, it's got to be a tough time of year to be a tow truck driver. You know, this time of year, cars are overheating on the side of the roads, and it is absolutely brutal. Yeah, is that what we're hearing? Are we hearing coyotes? So they're over across the street. Normally there's cars driving on Martin Luther King Jr. Parkway, but not anymore as they're doing road work for the next couple weeks. But again, thank you to all of our sports sponsors. You can see them all in the post description. We'll assume that's a running clock, and that if so, there's about 16 minutes left in game time.
Skies are so beautiful tonight. Oh my gosh. Everywhere I look, there's something in every direction.
And the breeze, again, going toward the east, a little bit toward the southeast. So Coronado is down 2-1. It is going to be time for them to step up and have an answer. They had 4 great opportunities back to back to back to back. Not able to come away with anything shortly before the water break. And if you're still watching us right now, if you could leave some love in the live chat to activate it, that'll let people know we are back to Sunday Night Football here on Cool FM Live. Jeff Davenport, John Berger, Aiden Murray. Was that Murray? Okay, let's make sure I got it. Here with us this evening, the local legend, Aiden Murray. Free kick for Coronado. This is their chance. Lobbed in, looking for a header. It gets through. Beautifully lobbed in. The assist by Joseph Valencia. The header by Jarrett Gallagher coming in from the fullback position. It was all hands on deck in that on the far post corner, and the ball snuck past the goalkeeper. We are knotted up at 2. Beautifully kicked. That was, you could not ask for a more perfectly placed ball for anybody to get the boot in to that far corner. It was Jarrett Gallagher that put it in, tying this game at 2 apiece.
It looked like it was in slow motion a little bit, you know. It was just
the way the ball just hung. Yeah, it just hung up in the air. It was like watching Michael Jordan dunk a ball. It never came down. It just whoosh, flying.
Defying gravity.
Just like Wicked. That's a song from the musical. It's called Defying Gravity. One of the greatest music. Wicked is the greatest musical of all time. Fight me.
Nope.
I don't know about the movie, but the stage show. The stage show, yes. Oh my goodness! Can they? Oh, just when you thought something's having a good push from behind, getting a little bit of leverage.
New energy.
Yes, that is what a goal can do for you.
Cool off, too.
It is, yeah. Hopefully they're able to use that to get a burst here, and that goes wide to the left. Out of play, but a good kick and good shot opportunity nonetheless, and that plane coming in again, or whatever this plane is, now with their lights on. Over to the Sierra Vista Airport side. Oh, that's out of bounds, and they're going to say it's Coronado ball. They're saying it was out of bounds before it got kicked. I think it was. I think it was shading out before he kicked it off of number 19 for SC Union Maricopa, kicked it off of the Coronado player there. I believe that was Justin, number 7. Nonetheless, back to action. And Coronado now with renewed vigor, renewed energy. Looking to take the lead in a 2-all game. That is a whistle against SC Union Maricopa. Jared Nunez goes down. And he'll take a short breather there on the ground. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Well, thank you so much for all the comments and love in the live chat. We always appreciate that. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hanging out with you Sunday Night Football. Or should I say Sunday Night Football? One of these times I'll make Aiden smile. I don't know what it'll take, but I'll do my best. I mean, I'm here not just to entertain the people listening, the tens and tens, the fives and fives of people listening to me, and then my immediate audience here between John and Aiden. Oh no, I'm glad. I'm glad you're focused. It's good.
I appreciate
It's tough. It
This
is.
is my hardest one at all.
Yeah, it's difficult to do. You're doing a great job. Leave Aiden some love in the live chat for the great job he's doing on the camera tonight. And John trained him up.
It's determined on a coin toss. Who depends what.
Oh, how on earth have then they've been the luckiest coin toss. I mean, I want to take them to Vegas with me.
Nice.
Oh, trying to get to that far post. Well, the near post toward us, but the far post from where the ball was kicked ends up going out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for SC Union Maricopa in a tie game. We are in the 80th minute. Coronado still keeping the pressure on. Getting the ball stolen, trying to center it in. Wide open shot. Bounced off the goalkeeper twice. Are you kidding? How on earth do they come away empty? Another chance. Earlier, there was 4 shots. That one was 3 shot opportunities. All coming away with nothing but the momentum in the favor of Coronado. Can they keep it up in this final 10 minutes? They do not want a draw. They want a win. They want their 3rd win of this season after a massive win last night, putting up 6 goals. They put up 2 tonight. They need number 3 in the next 10 minutes to secure that 3rd victory of this season. This footwork, I don't know how they do this. These are some of the most highly skilled athletes that you will ever see on any field of competition, and they're saying that is a penalty against SC Union Maricopa. Ball still in possession of Coronado. Looks like Caleb will be taking the free kick over on the far side.
35 yards out.
As he lines up, whistle blows. Is there? Not sure. They're going to adjust now. Now it'll be, I believe it'll be Joseph doing the free kick. Thank you all for watching and tuning in tonight. Thank you to our sponsors who make this coverage possible.
Same guy. Nice. Oh, again.
Oh, just headed in at the wrong angle by Josiah Rojas. I think it was a little too deep. The ball was lofted just a little too strong on that opportunity, but a goal kick now for SC Union Maricopa. Gets the ball back out. Coronado still trying to get it stolen back into their possession. Thank you to the Sherry ETHELL team at Long Realty. That's one of our awesome sports sponsors. Looking to buy or sell your home or land, contact Sherry ETHELL. And thank you to all of the Coronado sponsors. MORSE Automotive Group, the Huachucans, Summerlyn Edwards from Tierra, Antigua Realty. We have so many awesome realtors in our community.
Summerlyn's one of my favorites.
Summerlyn is so cool.
Nice
There's a break away, but ball goes to the SC Union Maricopa goalkeeper. Thank you to Bob Moses Ceramic Coatings, Semper Valens Solutions, Inc., Tap Into Wellness, SSVEC, and 2 of the biggest soccer fans I know, Pastor Randy Youngblood and his wife Kim from Thunder Mountain Church. Our fantastic sports sponsors. You can see them all in the post description. And if you ever get a chance to use or patronize any one of these sponsors, please feel free to do that. And when you see them in the community, let them know, hey, thanks so much for sponsoring the coverage of our very own semi-pro soccer team here in Sierra Vista, the Coronado Athletic Club, part of the USPL. Coronado currently ranked number 7. SC Union Maricopa Raiders ranked number 6. They're knotted up at 2. About 6 minutes left to go in regulation. There will be a little bit of time added for a couple of injuries. I assume probably 2 to 3 minutes of additional time. That ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for Coronado. They have kept the ball down on this side of the field nearly the entire second half. This has been a thing of beauty.
And the wind is at their back now.
It is, yes. That's a good call too, John. This chilly 95-degree wind.
Forgot my socks today.
I know, man. Those toes, dude.
Fall right off.
If you need me to rub your toes to keep them warm, John, you can let Aiden know.
Yeah, I'll let Aiden know.
There, I made him smile that time.
Yeah.
He's like, wait, I got to rub John's toes? Is that part of the job description?
Yeah, I saw him just throw up.
Pushing it ahead to Justin. Kicked out of bounds. Coronado will have a throw in deep in SC Union Maricopa territory. Looking to tie this game. I'm sorry, looking to take the lead in this tie game. It is 2-all.
I wish I did this good of a job with the camera.
Oh.
He's doing an excellent job.
They are waiting to get the ball in play from way off the track. The whistle blows. The throw in. Manny with the shot. Line drive kick right into the arms of the SC Union Maricopa goalkeeper. And, you know, SC Union, they've gotten opportunities to get the ball back, but have just not even been able to get it across that mid-pitch line. Coronado, the only reason that it's going across the line right now, as they're getting set. Not able to get the right touch on that. Mike Settle hanging around there for Coronado. Big boot up ahead. Oh, getting just past Manny. Just under his foot as he tried to slow it down. But the turnover, James Settle with a chance, looking, kicking, aiming for that top left corner, but not hard enough. The goalkeeper for SC Union, Maricopa, able to make the save, keeping it knotted at 2. What a collision. Yellow. It is a yellow. But that collision was fierce. Oh my goodness, what a collision. That was unbelievable. No lack of hustle here in a 2-2 game. Nobody wants the draw. One team wants to reign supreme here tonight. Will that happen in these closing moments of Sunday Night Football on Cool FM Live? Hanging out with you on the main page tonight. Thanks so much to Todd Ryan for creating this disruptor space that has engaged an entire empire, a cool F empire, if you will. A player for Coronado just went down. Not sure why or what. Was he involved in a collision away from the field of play? You don't usually deal with cramps that way.
I think it was a slap to nether regions.
You can say testicles. Just say where he got hit. He got hit in his soccer balls. So
as he walked by,
it might have, yeah. Yeah, do we need a trainer? No, keep the trainer on the sidelines. Just a soccer ball injury. All right, he's up and cleared. So the free kick coming from near mid-pitch in the literally waning moments, I believe. We are almost at full time. And that is overkicked. A goal kick for Coronado. The goalkeeper ends up hustling because Coronado knows, hey, now we're going to have the ball back and we have a chance to get the win here tonight. Get the win in the closing moments of this game. Can they do it? The kick up ahead to Jared Nunez on that left side. No whistle. He gets back up as the ball goes to the SC Union goalkeeper. They get it back across into Coronado territory, but only for a quick second. Great job by the Settle boys. Oh, deflected, but it'll be a corner kick that will set up a corner for Coronado. Or should we call them Cornerado? But yeah, that's a terrible. That's a terrible. Even you're laughing though, John.
I am.
Shut up.
It was a bad one. I laughed.
It was so bad it was not good. I mean, so bad it was good. Here we go. So guess who will be taking the corner kick? The soft touch of number 8, Joseph Valencia. The chance to take the lead. The wind up, the right-footed. No, he goes low. It goes back to Joseph. Tips it up, and that is too much mustard on that play. Nowhere near the opportunity that they needed in order to get that into the back of the net. Big goal kick opportunity. And that goes straight out of bounds. Right to the folks here, walking some laps. They toss the ball in. Great job by our ball shaggers here on the track. We are in additional time now. Full time has been reached in this 2-2 game. A handball not called. Settle, stop, stutter steps. That ball goes ahead. And no, they're going to say a whistle and pushing. A little shoving match here going on. Tempers are flaring. And now the official needing to break it up. This is not good. And now this game, oh my goodness, the fight is breaking out. Both sides are going at it. What started as a shove by Coronado, it's no matter if he got hit first, it's always the second person that gets dinged. There will be a red card. Will there be a red card? I don't know. The official's stepping away from it all. Now the trainer's coming all the way over to the side of the field as Settle gets back up. And this is a hotly exchanged physical debate that has gone to the next level here. Yeah. Mike being told to walk away. As he does, he's having a chat with the trainer. Looks like he got hit in the face somewhere. He's touching his chin. And even the extra official came off from the sideline all the way over. So they're checking his chin to make sure. That is a red card. Yes, so red cards to each side. One player on each side received a red card. So they will be ineligible for their next game. So I believe it was James Settle taking the slow walk off the field. And now the officials conferring on the near sideline to double check and see if any other cards need to be instituted. Boy, that we've never seen anything like that. In all the years I've covered Coronado Athletic Club, I've not seen a near melee break out. It really was very intense. And it's one of those tense situations where a tie game, and the official is checking his watch right now. He's calling it. He's calling it. The game is over. It will end in a 2-2 tie. So that will be the end of the game. Coronado will go to 2 wins, 6 losses, 2 ties on the season, as SC Union Maricopa Raiders get their first tie on the season. They go to 3-5-1. There is some sportsmanship still going on the field, some handshaking going on both sides. We're going to keep it here just for an extra second to see if anything else happens. Getting some, as long as you can stay tense between the lines, but when that final whistle blows, you got to be able to know when to walk away. And it appears that that time has come. There are hugs and high fives, handshakes going on all across the field as both of these teams met their match this evening. They both needed a win, but they walk away with a 2-all tie. And that is where we will leave this game here this evening. On behalf of John Berger, Aiden Murray, the entire Cool FM Live team, thank you so much for watching this award-winning Cool FM Live sports broadcast from Keith Hampton Memorial Field in Sierra Vista, Arizona. Happy Father's Day once again to all the dads out there. Hope you had a wonderful day. Have a great week, everybody. Please remember, it is going to be brutally hot. Keep those pets indoors or in great shade with lots of water, and stay hydrated yourself all week long. And stay tuned to Cool FM for all the fun in store tomorrow. We've got Doggo Lotto. We've got the Cluckstered Critic. It's going to be a heck of a lot of fun at Culver's tomorrow morning. Be tuning in for that. Thank you so much for watching Cool FM, and have a great night, everyone. We'll talk to you again soon.